What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy iTrap Harder coming back in. I just installed the catch can yesterday. Woke up this morning, the truck was not wanting to crank, so I currently got my lady's car here, this beautiful Malibu LT, trying to jump the truck off. And if it doesn't jump, I mean, I know that battery's good. If it doesn't jump, then what I have to do is just have to go on up to Advanced Auto Part, grab me a new alternator. I mean, I can just look at it and tell, you know, it's pretty outdated. It's pretty old, but if the jump don't work, I have to go up to parts store, grab an alternator and throw that on there. All right. You can see while I'm jumping it off, I have a notification there that says service battery charging system, which would be that alternator. I still have it on the jumper cables. I'm still not getting any start. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead up here to Advanced Auto Part, pick me up an alternator. I'm gonna swap that out and I'm gonna show you all how to do that. What's going on, YouTube? I'm back. So I just went ahead and picked me up this alternator right here, CarQuest from Advanced Auto Parts. To pick this up, I ordered it online. I had a coupon. It is remanufactured. It is also 160 amp. They said 145 is all you guys will pretty much need, but I plan on adding some accessories down the road, so I just went ahead and went with the 160 amps. So just make sure I had enough power going on. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to get this alternator swapped out today. First, we're going to disconnect the battery. As you can see, I got my 10 millimeter ratchet set. I'm going to get the battery disconnected. I'm going to show you guys how to loosen up the belt tensioner right there, how to remove the alternator, and then we're going to get this installed for you guys. So I appreciate the ride. Well, just be patient with me. Alright, so once you guys get the battery disconnected, what you're going to want to do is get you what I'm using is a 5/8 ratchet right there on that tensioner. What you're going to want to do is not loosen it, but keep it tight and just push down on it. 1 second, I'm doing this with one hand. You're going to want to push down on it, okay? So once you push down on it, you're gonna see that it loosens the tension on that alternator belt. And what you're gonna do is just simply pull that off from there, okay? So you're just gonna doing this with one hand. Give me. All right. So just slide that off. Just slide that off, just like how I did there. And what you can do here on the tensioner is just slowly release that. Alrighty. Alright, so what I did was I took the 5/8 and I went ahead and took those two bolts out right there. I got the harness disconnected, and then this bolt back here is it's a 10 millimeter, so you're gonna want to loosen that up. Go ahead and take that off. As you can see, I got the power coming from the battery disconnected right there as well. I got me a pry bar, and what I'm gonna use this pry bar for, as you can see, I'm gonna use that to lift the alternator up out of there. Once I get that up out of there, then I'll drop the new alternator in. Alright guys, so I got the old alternator out just like how I stated, by using that pry bar that I have sitting right here. This is the old alternator. I'm not sure how much amperage this is, but this is the new alternator that I picked up from Advanced Auto Parts, 160 amp. I'm going to go ahead and get this dropped in. As you can see, it has the connection ports. The belt will the serpentine belt will go right here, and then the power for the battery will go right there, which that just screws off. I'm gonna set that aside, and I'll be right back. Alright, so as you can see, I got the new alternator placed in. What you'll have to do is, once you put the new alternator in, you kind of have to play with it, of course, to get the bolt holes lined back up, so you can hand thread those through. So what I'm gonna do is hand tighten these all the way down as much as I can, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get my 5/8 ratchet back out, tighten those down, bolt everything back up, and then I'll put the serpentine belt back on. I'll show you all how to do that as well, and then we'll be complete with swapping out the alternator. All right, so I got the alternator bolted back in. What I'm gonna do is go ahead and reconnect this right here. It's righteously so. Should just pop back down. I'm gonna get this the battery, the positive coming from the battery. I'm gonna go ahead and bolt that down right there, and I'll be right back. All right, so got everything back connected. I got the connector here. I got the positive coming from the battery reconnected there with the 10mm. And then what I'm gonna do is go ahead and push back down as righteously so, bringing this to the right so I can put the serpentine belt back on. I got my buddy's car right here. He pulled up in his BMW. He's gonna go ahead and give me a jump. I'm gonna let it charge up and we should be complete. All right, I also want to add that when you putting the serpentine belt back on, also make sure that all of the rivets as far as its connection points on the pulleys is correct. I was just about to say I'm completely done, and then I saw that this was sitting like somewhere off on the side over here, which I'm not sure what it would have caused, but I know it wouldn't have been good. So just make sure that it's sitting all on its connection points. I'm gonna go ahead and get the cover put back on. I got the alternator installed. I'm gonna get a jump from my buddy and we should be complete. All right, so I got my buddy. I'm connected right here to his jumper cables. Got the battery reconnected. I got him in there. He's gonna go ahead and turn it over. Yes, sir. Alternator going strong. We're gonna let that charge up for a little bit. And that's basically how you swap out your alternator, man. Make sure that you all go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thank you all for following me today, and we out.